Bless you all, family. How are y'all doing this wonderful morning? I pray that your day is going wonderfully blessed. I pray everything is going well. We're going to jump right into Exodus chapter 17. I'm going to give you a backdrop real quick, and then we'll go right into what God is saying to all of us today. And basically what the backdrop story is the children of Israel have just now come out of the Egyptian bondage, had just crossed over the Jordan River, and now they are walking through what we consider as the wilderness. And in the midst of that, they come in their first battle. And the Bible shows that now Moses told Joshua to gather some men and go out to fight. And as they went out to fight, Moses went up into a mountain and lifted up the rod that God had given unto him. And the Bible hits us right here in verses 12 where we'll start. And it says, "But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun." So the question that I have for you is, who do you confide in? There are so many people that are going through battles. There are so many people that are fighting the foe of the flesh. There are so many people that are fighting things or bondages or things that they have been going through, but they have nobody to confide in. And what do I mean by that? They don't have anyone that they can be able to say, "Hey, listen, I'm struggling with pornography," or "I'm struggling with fornication," or "I'm struggling with stealing," or "I'm struggling with whatever that struggle might be. This is what I'm fighting." And they don't have anyone that they can be able to confide that information in that can then help them to win their battle. They don't have anyone that can be able to lift their hands in the midst of this situation. And it is very imperative that we, as the people of God, as people in general, have someone in our lives that we can confide in. Now, I love this context because it shows that Aaron and Hur were the ones that lifted up his hands, which I believe it references someone family and someone as a friend. And so to me, what it helps me to understand is there is someone that has to be close enough to me that I can trust with this valuable information that I know will not use what I share against me in the midst of a war. Sometimes what happens is the reason why we cannot trust those that we want to confide in is because we have not found someone that I can give this valuable information in the midst of my struggle that I know won't stab me in the back. And so what God is saying is God is informing us and allowing us to be able to understand the importance of having someone that we can confide in, having someone that we can be able to show and trust the scars that we have, the weaknesses that we have. Because again, it states in here, when Moses became weak, this is when Aaron and Hur came to support. And so it is very, again, important for us to understand we need someone to confide in, because there is a lot of people out there right now. You might be one of them that are watching, that are struggling, that are fighting a fight in secret, and you don't have anyone that is there to support you. You don't have anyone that you can be able to confide in. You don't have anyone that you can be able to say, "This is what my struggle is." And because of that, you are losing the battle continuously, because you do not have anyone that you can confide in that can speak back into you and help you to win the battle. We have drug addicts that have places that they can go to confide in. We have alcoholics that can go to confide in, but we don't have anyone in our lives that is spiritually helping us to be able to develop the things that we need to overcome the battle, to be able to win and be victorious in what God is trying to do. So what I'm saying unto you is, don't be like the alcoholic that is still struggling with alcohol. Don't be the one, that the addict that is still struggling with addiction because he never went to the problem. He never went to the place to get the solution. solution to his problem. Don't be the one that is still saying that you are a preacher or a leader or someone in the prominence or someone in the light or someone that is out in exposure, someone that is an example unto others, and you have a thing that you are struggling with, but you have no one that you are confiding in. Don't let that be you, because again, what happens is if you are that one, when your time comes and you do not win the battle, everyone that looked up to you, everyone that is watching you, everyone that is following after you will fall in the same exact trap, because you did not show as an example of how to overcome this. So today, confide in someone you can trust with the information of your life. Be blessed, family.